to be a social butterfly and instead learn how to be a social worm. A social worm is basically a small creature that learns how to adapt and grow in harsh conditions and can go deep in relationships. Being a social butterfly can be mentally exhausting. Yeah, fluttering everywhere, you're in every room, you're sometimes bothering. No, we don't need that. And that's not for everybody. Sometimes we need to take it slow. Worms are slow. And they're careful and they're gentle. And you can use that in social interactions. You don't have to be a pop star to everybody, okay? It's fine. I promise you, being the quietest in the room is not a character flaw if that's naturally who you are. You can be powerful in your smallness and your shyness. That means talking to one person for a week. I don't care. Then you're a social worm and that's... Yay! Another thing with social worms go to the environments that are the most moist and the most nutrient dense. Metaphor aside, being a social worm, don't go to rooms that are dry and people who don't like you. Okay, and obviously you can't control how people feel about you, but if you're in a room with somebody and you're standing next to someone who clearly doesn't want to talk to you, remove yourself. Don't try and force a connection. Worms, right, when they're in the soil and they sense that it's dry, they move. They move because they're hungry, they need food, you need sustenance, you need growth. You ain't gonna get growth from the person who's making backhanded compliments at you, okay? So please don't do that. As a worm, I mentioned this earlier, social worms are able to go deep slowly. And like when they go into the ground, they go into the soil and they search for things, but they're not doing it fastly. They're not like mosquitoes or ants who are rushing all the time. Hell no. You're not that. You're a worm. That's a good thing. When it comes to making connections with people, please don't rush. Please don't be impatient. Connection takes time. Trust takes a lot of time and energy and mental capacity. So you don't have to, when it comes to, essentially what I'm trying to say in this big metaphor of social worm, being yourself is the safest bet you can do. Being not yourself is actually annoying to people who are learning to get to know you. Okay, because you trying to fake a persona, you're only going to attract people who are not meant for you, and that's going to waste your time, and it's going to waste their time. And nobody has time for that. Thank you.